guys, it's Ospardio coming at you once again here in my safe space, where I talk about things that I can't talk about with normal people because I would be considered a weirdo. You know, my name would get dragged in the mud. I'd be disgraced. I would no longer be able to hold my titles or my job. Things would, the world would come to an end. So I'm glad I can talk about these things with you. And today I wanted to talk about Little Nightmares. Because the demo's coming out soon for the new game, Little Nightmares 2. And I am very excited about it. I think Little Nightmares was one of the most surprising games I've ever played. I love platformers, and I love puzzle games, and I love horror games. And this just kind of takes all three of them and puts them together into something that is very pleasing and very fun to play, in my opinion. I was a little skeptical because, at the end of the day, me playing the game means that I'm a grown-ass man playing as a little girl running around, and that's not too appealing to me. How ridiculous I must look to an outsider playing that game. Like, what is this guy playing this game? This doesn't look right. But what makes up for it is the brutality. The brutality of this game is crazy. If you have to be kind of a thinker, I think, to really get it. It's really deep, this lore, this world that they put you in. These creatures that you are avoiding are crazy. If I was a little kid, these kind of things would, haunt my dreams. And the way that you die in this game is just so brutal to me, only because of the fact that you are a little girl. And you get your neck broken, you drown, you get cooked alive, boiled alive, you get wrapped in a package and put on a meat hook. There's so many different ways you can die brutally in this game, and just being a little girl, I just think the developers who made this really had a lot of balls, because I don't think too many people would want to make a game like this for that reason. Anytime anytime kids are involved, especially in, violent games, you're always walking on a thin line, because it's very easy to mess it up and to just make you and your development team look like a bunch of douchebags. But you know what? The guys who did this game did it right. I love Little Nightmares. I've been trying to play it through without dying. I get close sometimes, but man, I always choke at that elevator part. You know what I'm talking about, people who've played it. I always choke there. But anyway, yeah, Little Nightmares 2. I have seen the previews for it. The videos of it look really good. Kind of looks like they're using the same engine as the first one, maybe just a more polished version of it, and that's okay. I thought the first one's graphics, really, the art style, it worked for that kind of game. One gripe maybe with the first one, because it's a platformer, sometimes platformers, especially 3D platformers, it's hard to get the control that you would want. It's hard to do that, it really is. Even the best 3D platformers, the controls are always going to be at the top of the list of grievances for any of them, any of the 3D ones, that the popular ones, like the Marios and the Crash Bandicoots, and all those kind of games. Control is always at the top, in my opinion, as the negative aspects of it. And Little Nightmares is the same thing. You'll die because of the control, not because of what you do. Sometimes you'll just veer to the left or to the right when you didn't want to. Sometimes you'll jump on stuff and try to grab things, And there's this one part in the first Little Nightmares, if you ever try to do a no die run, where it's at the end and you have to make this jump and grab this ledge. And I can't tell you how many times I push the button, the hand comes out to grab the ledge, and it doesn't grab the ledge, and I die because of the controls. So maybe fix that for the next one. Maybe they will. Maybe it'll be more tight. I don't know. Tighten it up a little bit. But I mean, that the benefit outweighs the risk as far as I'm concerned there. I mean, even if the controls suck, it's still a great game to play. It's fun, it's immersive, it's terrifying. So yeah, Little Nightmares 2, the beta, can't wait to play it, or the demo. I don't think it's considered a beta, but yeah, I already have it pre-ordered. I don't usually pre-order stuff, but that's how much I like this game. I pre-ordered it already for the Switch, so I plan on playing Little Nightmares Part 2 as soon as it comes out, and loved the first one. Thanks for joining me in my cloak closet, guys, and subscribe and like if you think I'm weird, or if you don't think I'm weird, can relate to me, or you don't relate to me, just help me out. I'm kind of bored, really, so that's why I'm making these videos. Thanks, guys. Oh, and dope is for dopes. Never forget that.